Welcome to the Rich Flow of Life podcast. Join Valerie Kanay, the award-winning authority author, as she takes you on a journey for your personal evolution. Valerie Kanay talks to enlightened featured guests who hold the keys to unlock your unique life situation. They each bring to the table their very powerful personal spin to inspire and empower you to learn to step up your game into the rich flow of life.
Well, hello everybody, I'm Valerie Kanay, and today our featured guest is Nancy Castro. Nancy, I'm so proud, pleased, and honored and delighted to have her with me today. See, Nancy is one of my first true loves and all of this Valerie Kanay talk stuff. She was one of the people that got on board with me and talked with me and everything. So let me introduce you to her outside of the fact that I just love her so much. Nancy is the president of Sisterhood Connections Junior Department, and she's a coach there also, helping the young ladies and the girls and the women get their lives in order. For she believes that every woman, every young lady, every girl should have the chance to let their light shine so that they can truly be all that they can be in life. Therefore, she is a first-time author with her EBook, which is entitled Keys to Confidence. This is actually the name of her program, too. Keys to Confidence is at home, is online, is with Nancy, and she's going to share with us all about it, how you can use the Keys to Confidence to impact your life in a way that your life will become like magic. You can just live everything you desire to be. So she's a coach, and like I say, her mission is to make a big difference, helping women connect with their personal power that they were born with, because sometimes folks in life, we have things that happen to us where their lights get put out. And so Nancy's here on this planet, in this earth, to help reignite things in a very big way. So welcome, Nancy, to our program.
Thank you, Miss Valerie. How are you doing today?
I'm so awesome. And the other thing I wanted to say up front too, she's also an entrepreneur with Shoe Fashionique, and we're going to find out all about that too. So start out, Nancy, with the keys to confidence. Tell me something about that.
Well, let me tell you, I mean, for being a first time, this is the first time saying it like an author. It's just so amazing. I know. I would have, if you asked me a year ago, would you ever do a book or even consider yourself an author? It would have never, ever occurred to me. But as you know, life, brings you things that you never really expect. And then you just go with flow of life.
Okay, there you go. And you in the Rich Flow of Life, which is the name of our program. And so the Rich Flow is all about a person doing the best that they can with what they have. So tell me a little bit, Nancy, what made you write the book?
So, with the coaching that I've done for the women and then the groups that I've done for the young girls, the main reason why I wanted to do it was because of the challenges that I had to overcome throughout my life and my childhood and growing up as a woman and, getting mentored and really understanding where my flaws were, where my understanding of life really was. So what I did was, from everything that happened to me and what worked for me, I created this program to be able to share with all these young women and women, to be able to really grasp and hone in on that confidence and recreate their story. And
okay. Now tell us, who are the people that are having these kind of challenges that you had? We don't have to go into the specifics, but just give you, the scenarios, challenges like what? Lack of energy? What were they? Give us the biggest challenges that you yourself had experienced that led you to write this book.
For me, it was the lack of confidence. Which is why I'm calling it the Keys to Confidence, because.
And do you know why you had that lack of confidence? Was there any particular reason,
But all the fears and the doubts that I had, that I ended up, and stories from, my past, that were just coming up, and they blocked all the blessings that were there already.
Okay. So you learned something really credible there. The blockages was coming from the fears. How about that? So now you've written this program, and is it for the junior level or for anybody?
You know what? It's for anybody, actually, because men that I've spoken to have even, it it's a general thing, but I've honed in mainly on the young girls because as a woman, now that I learned it, it was like, if I would have learned this when I was a young girl, it would have changed so much as far as the bullying, the weight issues, the confidence, as far as what career I wanted to choose, what relationships I wanted to get into. So if I could have had those tools when I was a young girl,
Yeah.
I don't even know where I'd be right
Oh
now.
my God, I commend you on making the resource available, because I tell you, Nancy, it's incredible. And that's why Valerie Kanay does these talks, because I'm with you, sister. On that page, I always wanted somebody in my lifetime coming up as a young lady to do just what I'm doing. Put the information out there. Give me the content. Give me something to go on, Just out here finagling, because I'm going to tell you, this is nothing against our families, our friends, our associates. A lot of times people don't know intimately what goes on in a person, okay? And the people closest to you won't be able to identify it because they might not have the same type of experience. Their fears might not be the same as yours. Their downfalls in life might not be the same as yours. But if you haven't that, then this is the way that you would go about to get your confidence levels up. Because people have, like you said, it could be a weight issue. It could be a broken home issue, whatever caused your confidence to be broken, you have the magic touch to get in there and help them with that, right?
Absolutely.
So just give a little rundown of the formula. How does it work out, Nancy, from start to finish? Just, briefly.
You know what? I set up the book in such a way where anybody could use it as far as in their own home, techniques and tools that they can use forever and at any age. So a mother could start this book and be able to share this experience with her daughter, or, a father with his son, whatever it may be and whatever they choose. But I set it up into 4 sections, and the first section is the steps. So it's basically cleaning out your closet. And by closet, I mean the mind, the heart, anything that no longer should be there.
Was holding you back.
Exactly. And then the second half of it, which is the last 2 sections, involve how to bring the confidence stuff and how to recreate that story in the second part. So it's cleaning out the closet and then bringing in the new stuff, the new fun, shopping at the Universe Mall is what I call it.
Look at you, the Universe Mall. Go ahead, Nancy. The Universe Mall. I got me a new term now, thanks to my girl Nancy. So when we go to this Universe Mall, we get to pick out what we want?
Exactly. Exactly. And it sounds so simple, and it's like, really, is that really how it works? But in all honesty, as I've been able to really test it out and simplify life, it has worked, and things are manifesting so quickly, and it is the most coolest thing ever.
Honey, isn't that marvelous? And so what would be the third part?
The first 2 parts is actually really getting in there and cleaning out the closet, and then the last 2 parts is actually recreation of it. So those are the 4 full components of it. But it's amazing, and it's simple, but at the same time, it's so rich.
Powerful.
Yes,
it's
yes.
powerful. So is it a workbook type of book?
It's not a workbook. It's simply just a small little ebook, but the tools and the resources, I take you through visualizations. I take you through a few activities that in there that you can actually do in your own home. I know a lot of people, don't have the time, or when they have that book, they can do it at their own pace, because in maybe section 1, where it has to do with letting go, it might take somebody a couple of weeks to really deal with.
But that's okay, Nancy. The time is of the essence, because I tell you, when you want to change your life, you make the time. And so you're never going to have the time. You're going to make the time. Anything I do, anything you do, we're making the time. Okay. We're the controllers of time, not the other way around. So you make the time to change your life. That's the first start. Okay. So now let's hit up on the, I know you were we're going to kind of just, touch on these subject matters a little bit. You're president of the Sisterhood Connection Junior Department. And I know you guys are looking to expand on that. And what way of significance are you looking to build up the girls there with the juniors department?
Well, you know what? We are definitely looking at expanding it as far as, if for anybody out there that whether they know anybody who deals with schools or, low income schools, or any school in general, or any groups of young ladies that need help, they can always reach out to me, and we'll figure out how to get out there and do the program with them. I just did it. I don't know how long, I can't even remember how long ago, but it was last year, towards the end of last year, where a friend of mine reached out, and her cheerleader group of girls were having, a little bit of an issue. And she said, I think this would be amazing to really bring in the group of girls together. And We did. I went out I flew out to San Francisco. We did, a little bit of the program. I didn't do the entire program, but we did a little bit. And it really created something different, that they're all experiencing that and the vulnerability all together and holding that space for each other to know and to share their stories. And it was really powerful. And so the more that I see, the changes that are happening in these young girls, I mean, any group needs this, any group of young girls, any camps that are out there, this would be an amazing addition to what current programs are already doing.
Awesome, Nancy. I really, really am so just taken back with all the beautiful things that you're doing at your age. Because there's so many young women your age, they out there partying, doing their own little thing. And so, yeah. So here you are, so brilliant minded, out here concerned for the global, the young ladies, that they get themselves in order and live this life of, bliss and being more than who they ever can dream they think they can be, and then like I say, how we all are doing as part of the Sisterhood Connections, whether it's the junior or the women's level, is that we know from our own struggles and hardships that you can come through, you can make it, but you do need somebody to hold their hand out to you and reach and pull you along the way, and oftentimes, it's through groups, exchanges, people that are out here and that are doing it and leading the way. So with that being said, I want to go into slide into the launch. Congratulations of the Shoe Fashionique. Tell me up on that, baby. Yay!
Well, let me tell
I'm so proud of you for that. Let's go with that now.
Let me tell you how it has been. Challenges and struggles along the way, obstacles along the way have been stopping us for a while. And it's crazy to think, because when you persevere and you just keep going, even if you're crawling, but
I'm gonna get on that, Nancy, because I know for a fact when you say struggles and challenges, okay, some people might think that was a day or two. We're talking a year or two, right?
This is correct. It was a couple of years.
And they would say, oh hell no, this ain't ever gonna work out. Okay.
And you know what?
Oh no.
Right. That's exactly, we had friends that knew about it from the very beginning, and then they would say 6 months, a year later, you guys still haven't done that? And it was like, you know what? Let me tell you something. Like, it's just, struggles came, challenges came, like I said, obstacles came. But one thing that I'm very proud of
So tell them what Shoe Fashionique is. Give some.
So Shoe Fashionique it allows every woman to literally bring out the fashionista in who they are, who they represent, how they show up. What they do is, with your current collection of shoes, you don't need to go buy new shoes. You can add the pieces that we have, add it to your current collection, and spice it up however you want. If you are that girl that loves that bling bling and that style, there is a style for you. If you're a little more conservative and just kind of like a little sass to it, there's stuff for that too. So, in the events that we got the chance to do, the expos that we had the chance to do not too long ago for the upscale wedding in Malibu and in Marina Del Rey here in California, we had women from all ages, a 70-year-old woman, a 60-year-old woman, a 30-year-old woman.
Come on, girls. Come on, ladies.
Yes.
Come on.
They were seriously so excited to add that little flavor of, a difference. They felt unique. They know no one else was going to show up with that at their party. So
this is creativity at the highest level. So you taking everybody and they can put their own little flair, their own little style with the shoes they already have.
Yes, correct.
I like that. All right. You can't get any better than that. So did you launch your website?
We did. You know what? And that's crazy because, these 2 years of struggles. And then we finally launched, which was about a month ago. And it was like the week right after we had the wedding expo in Malibu. The week right after that, we had the wedding expo in Marina Del Rey. So both of them, it just happened so quickly, and it's going good. And it's just the domino effect of when you finally reach that point of I launched, that, now amazing opportunities are coming, and it's just the coolest thing ever.
I love that. So what's the name of the website, and tell us what we can expect to find there?
Absolutely. So the website is www.shoefashionique.com.
Fashionique?
It's, yes, FASHIONIQUE. That is correct.
Okay.
And
.com.
Yes.com. And, there is where you can find all the products that we have, whether you want one or a pair or whatever one that you would like to see. There's pictures that we have of what it looks like when you're wearing it. And it's just your style. Whatever your style is, you're going to find something for you.
Very cool. And so now, Nancy, as we take this time out to wrap things up, we're going to go ahead and seal the deal. We're giving information on Shoe Fashionique. And what ages are we talking about for the Sisterhood Connection Junior? Is there an age group for the juniors department?
Yes, we wanted to maintain it like in the space where the girls are ready to basically own all these changes that are going to be happening. So we're keeping the ages from 10 to 17.
10 to 17. And so how did they get a hold of you in that capacity?
They can find me on, if they like our Sisterhood Connections Junior page on Facebook. They can like it and send us a message through there, or they can find me on Facebook on my personal page, Nancy Castro, and just send me a private message. We'll work, with all the teachers out there or with anybody that's coaching any athletic group. We would be more than happy to come in and help them out.
All right, awesome. And so now the last thing we got cooking on this hot plate is your book, Keys to Confidence. Let us know how we can get a copy of that book and start working on ourselves.
Right. I will be launching that next month.
Okay.
And I will post on that in our Sisterhood Connections Facebook page and also on my private page. And I'll send it out to everybody. We're going to have it. It's going to be amazing. So look for it next month. I will definitely keep you posted. And then, anybody can get a hold of that.
All right, baby. I'm telling you, I started out this program telling you I love me some Nancy Castro, and I'm going to end it saying I love you dearly, dear. I'm telling you, you're just off the chain. You're the one and only. And I'm so proud of you. I mean that really, 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 I really am proud of you. You are just keep going, and anything I can do to get in there with you, always let Valerie Kanay know, okay?
Wonderful.
All right,
Thank you
baby.
so much, Valerie, for this opportunity. It was amazing.
You're welcome, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have been listening to the Rich Flow of Life podcast with host Valerie Kanay. We're most appreciative you took the time to be with us, and thank you. For more action, go subscribe to Valerie Kanay Talks YouTube channel and like us on Facebook at Valerie Kanay Talks and follow us on Twitter at Valerie Kanay. Until next time, we love ya.